You see, even you don't believe in reincarnation. You see, the way you think, the way you act, the way you speak, the way you look at the person, or that the person get angry. If you do wrong way, then yes, which other person doesn't like. Then you do wrong way, then the other person get angry to you. So you see, the anger didn't come from its own side. Anger happened due to from you. Due to you did some wrong mistake. It doesn't fit. You see. So the anger comes. The anger depends on you. You can see very clear. So without going through the past spiritual life karma, without just so you can see it comes from but depending on you, it angerizes. So you can see that other person get angry. It's your mistake. That's your mistake. So because you did some mistake, the other person got angry. So you can see that. So it comes from you. So it's your mistake. So you have to say, you have to apologize to that person. Sorry. And then the other person at least don't anger goes away or less. You apologize. So that for us looks like anger came from that, but actually you caused the person to be angry. Yeah, for us anger is independent. It comes from that. But in reality, it comes. You cause him to get angry. It's very simple, yeah. So then you apologize. You don't get angry back, and harm back. Double, triple. Just apologize. You recognize your mistake and you apologize. Then brings much happiness. Bring much happiness, and the friend is like before. There is supposed to be without religion, just to be good human being. We have this universal education, 16 Human Dharma. That Dharma King of Tibet, Songtsen Gampo, made this constitution for the whole Tibet, and 10 divine Dharma. So many years ago, I brought this education, basic education for universal education, to bring peace in the world, happiness in the world, to make everybody happy in the to be a good human being, and to not harmful, you don't become harmful to the world, to the sentient beings, to the world. You don't become harmful being, you become beneficial. So all of that. 16 human dharmas. Before that, I made seven things. Kindness, day and night, all the time to think of kindness of others. That's one. Day and night, all the time to think of the kindness of others. To recognize that. That's one. Then the next one is what's the next one? What's the next one? First kindness.
Apology.
No apology. I was about to listen.
Sorry. Courage.
No, after that, rejoicing. After that rejoicing, so always you rejoice, day and night. You see, somebody has a good, handsome body, beautiful body, you rejoice. You know how good that is. And somebody has a beautiful house, how good that person has a good house. Somebody has a nice car, you rejoice, you feel happy, and that person has a nice car. Whatever good things you see, education, anything, you know, always you rejoice. Train the mind, you train the mind day and night all the time rejoicing. Oh, you see? So you see, that is psychologically very good, because you see, your mind gets filled with happiness, peace in everyday life. So there's no depression, all this depression, because of self-chasing thoughts, and there's so many problems, so many mental problems rises. Then because of that, the physical problems rises, blood pressure, this, that. When you have so much anger and so much selfish mind, the blood pressure, then so many. You see the rises. Then maybe maybe so much attachment to the food and diabetes. I have diabetes, so I think because so much attachment to food, I think so I have diabetes. So anyway, so when you have diabetes, many food you can't eat. So you can see from that idea the harms. You see, harms if you eat. So like that. So kindness. So psychologically very good. So you see, psychologically, you makes your mind healthy. You know, healthy life, healthy mind. You know, like that, healthy body. So, unhealthy body comes from the unhealthy mind. So like that. That's kindness all the time. So, and that's very, very important to always think of that's kindness. So brings so much happiness, appreciation to everybody, respect to everybody. And then patience, practicing patience, and then since you want happiness, so practice patience, long relationships, so practice patience. So you practice patience. If you practice patience, the other person, your wife, your husband, your children, your parents, they will practice patience. They will learn from you. So then so much happiness in both of your life. Even only one person practices patience, that brings so much happiness in the life. No, you don't sell it back, anger back, or beat. Is that person hit you, then you hit back 2, 3, 10, 15 times. No, not like that. So it brings so much happiness. So there's the Gejonga Choshi. Gejonga Choshi is if somebody angry to you, you don't angry back. If somebody provoke to you, you don't provoke back. If somebody scold you, you don't scold back. If somebody beat you, you don't beat back. So Gejonga Choshi. So in the in the Buddhist the teachings advised by Buddha like that. So here regarding practicing patience, so just to explain you see the whole background, then you understand deeper how to practice patience, why you need to practice patience. In Buddhism, you see, I, action, object, everything created by your mind. And enlightenment, health, samsara, nirvana, problem, happiness, everyday life came from your mind. Your enlightenment came from your mind, your health came from your mind. It didn't come from its own side. came from your mind. Everything came from your mind. Your mind is the creator. Buddha said, Buddha said, you are the guide to yourself, but also you are the enemy to yourself. So you see, every life, every hour, minute, second, when you think wrong way, so you become when you think wrong way, it brings suffering to your life. So you become that time you become enemy to yourself. So when you think a positive way, when you change your mind, you think a positive way, then you see it brings happiness in your life. So the happiness, temporary happiness, this life happiness, happiness of all the future life, then the ultimate happiness, liberation for something, then the peerless happiness, enlightenment. So by thinking positive ways, changing from negative thoughts into positive thoughts, all then you experience all this happiness. So so at that time, then you are the guide to yourself. When you think a positive way, when you think a better way, positive way, you are the guide to yourself. When you think wrong way, they bring suffering. You are the enemy to yourself. So Buddha says, you are a guide to yourself, but also you are enemy to yourself. So to give you an idea, how it is created by the mind, to give you one basic idea, what is called the first ka, the ka in the Russian, kalmik, what is it called? Abebe. Abebe. So, okay, so like this. So there's on the blackboard, there's Abebe, line written by teacher, or is it whoever teacher, wrote the line there on the blackboard. Okay, so okay, so that time, before you're taught that's Abebe, you see, so you see the line there. Okay, but you don't see this is Abebe. Just a line. You don't see this is a baby. So, you see a baby, but you don't see that this is a baby. So, the teacher, anybody, introduced to you, this is a baby. You see? So you believe in that. You believe in that label, what the person taught you. You believe in that. Yeah. So then your mind label a baby. You see? Yeah. After the first second, your mind label a baby. Next second, the abebe, what your mind labeled, it appears back to you. Then third second, oh, you see a baby. Third second, you see a baby. Second appears what your mind immediately labeled in the first. Second of the second, it appears back. Third second, you see it is a baby. Oh. Oh. So you're seeing a baby came from appearing a baby. And appearing a baby comes from your mind labeling a baby. And that comes from your teacher, whoever it is, labeling a baby by believing that. So you see, so you can see you're seeing a baby, is totally came from your mind. You see here the logic came from your mind. Example, and give me an example. You meditate on that. That's one example. Like that, how the I came from your mind. Your aggregates, your body and mind, your whole world, your family, your whole world. You know, everything. Mind, Zimbasheba, Yul, object, form, sound, smell, taste, all, everything comes from your mind. Like that. You see? That's what I explained is just example. You understand? Came from your mind. This is very basic Buddhism. You see? Your world came from your mind. Your eye came from your mind. That's very important to know the scientific. It's not just religious faith. It's scientific. This is inner science. Yeah. So you see, in the life, something bad, something good. You see, something you like, good, something you don't like, bad. Okay, so that's whenever you see something good, something bad, that is a result of past karma, your past karma. That you can't come from your mind. Karma is your mind, not body. Karma is your mind. Intention. The 5 mental factors, kundunga, well, it translates to omnipresent, but 5 mental factors that are always accompanied with the 6 consciousness. 6 consciousness. Always exists always with the 6 consciousness. So 5 mental factors. So that one intention. So karma is intention. So it came from your past karma. So something you don't like, bad. Something you like, good. So this came from the result by the past karma. Your past karma, your mind. All like that. So everything came from you. So here everything came from your mind. Oh, that's a very basic Buddhism. And that's the reality. That's the experience. If you check, if you analyze, that's your experience. Not just this religious faith. No. Okay. So so everything came from your mind. You see, your whole world came from your mind. Oh, that's so helpful. So, you see, so you see, if somebody is angry, somebody is abusing you, somebody is harming you, you see, if somebody put you in a court case, prison, whatever, it's all came from your mind. It's created by your mind. It all comes from your mind. Or you see, the whole idea came from your mind. There's nothing to blame to outside. It just all came from your mind. Oh, that's the whole, you see, you get the idea. So, you see, great Bodhisattva Shinzaiva said in the Bodhisattva, if you didn't harm to others in this way, nobody will harm you. So that means this time, nobody will harm you. You see, no, that result doesn't happen without creating the cause. That's the result That doesn't happen without creating cause. So cause is you harm, first place you harm the others in that way. So this way, this time the others harm you this way. So abuse, whatever is, blame you, or you didn't do any mistake, but you see, you put the person put you in prison when you did a mistake. Or there many times happens. That so because you treat the others, you in the past life you blamed somebody who didn't do. So they can't, because as a result of that, then this life somebody put you in prison, you said you did this, but you didn't do. So it's all come from you. So if you think of Buddhism, there's nobody whom to get angry. There's nobody to retaliate back, harm. Nobody. It's all came from your mind. So that. Okay, you write down in your diary book. There's a ponder, if you write down, then all the time you can see. So especially then somebody angry to you, somebody harmed you, this and that, oh, then that time you remember, oh, it came from me. Who harms me it came from me, not that person. That person, what the person does to me, the result of past life that I harmed him or her like that in the past. Oh, so this is the result of that. So it came from my mind, my negative mind. Oh, then you abandon your self-checking, your ignorance, you abandon all that solution is that. Then 다이를 내주 고체는 달랑 너때 대중들 대회 선전 야송은 다이가 되다 말아요. So good to write down. So that you can always remind you. That's so fantastic, so good. 다이를 내주 고체 my karma persuaded. Therefore, then I receive this harm from this time. See? 대회 선전 야송은 by that didn't I make the person the person sentient being to get lost in the whole of the hell. So that means the person by giving harm to you, the person creating negative karma. So the negative karma, the moment the person is him older, but because there's harming me in negative karma, so that my person to be born in the hell. To be born the Lord of hell. Oh, so the person gets born in the hell, or actually it's caused by me. It came from me. So in the beginning, I harmed him this way. My karma. Oh, so my mistake. So he falls down in hell. Now it's him involved, but then he gets reborn in hell. So therefore, then you see others harming you, you use that to develop compassion. Instead of angry, retaliate back, put the bad person in prison, kill him, or then you develop compassion, positive mind, cause happiness to you and to all things. Compassion you develop. Compassion, you develop compassion, then you achieve enlightenment. Oh, then that person who harmed you, you develop. Use that to develop compassion, so that you achieve enlightenment. Then you can free numberless sentiments from the oceans or something. You can bring everyone to enlightenment. Oh, the benefit, what you receive from that person who harmed you, is limitless kind. Oh, so kind, so precious, so that. So that's one way to think, one way to practice patience, not only patience, but generous compassion. And then I want to mention one more quotation that finishes this part. The Kasura Bodhisattva Tanje Dungan, Dezamla, Tanje Dungan, Dezamla, Sovereign, I remember a couple of words. Tanje Dungan, Dezamla, Sovereign, So this small problem, you can bear, you get angry. It's small, such a small thing. You get angry. You can bear, you can angry. Okay, so what causes to be born hell is by anger. Is it for eons? It's caused by anger. So why not torture the dominators? Why not avert the anger? Why not avert the anger? You get angry. That's a small thing. You see? No. Why don't you can't bear this small problem? So why don't avert the anger which causes hell, suffer for eons? Oh, that's very logical. By Shantideva. That's right down. So you remind you. Then you can apologize, forgiveness. So if you did harm to somebody, they immediately apologize, bring peace, happiness. Like this, you can bring you bring peace, happiness to the world. With the one by one, with the family or whatever it is, husband, wife, man. So like that, you can bring peace in the world. Or apologize. Or somebody gave harm to you. Somebody somebody harmed you, then you get forgiveness. There's one mother in America some years ago, and her daughter was kidnapped by somebody, and kidnapped and had sex, and then they killed her. So mother said, then reporter asked her, what do you want to do with the man? So she gave forgiveness. She didn't want a man to be killed or go to prison, anything. She gave forgiveness. I don't think she's Buddhist. She's a Buddhist. So you're a Buddhist, you will be even better. So she gave forgiveness. Her daughter was raped. Kidnapped, raped, then killed. So she gave forgiveness to the man. Then there was another man who was killed, or no, not killed, who was shot 6 times by gun, and he didn't die. They gave forgiveness. Not particular Buddhist. You see, travel. Then the joy is done. Courage. Then develop. I can't do anything. Your whole life I can't do anything. You make yourself kind of like nothing. So much suffering, unhappiness. So the courage. You see. So there's also go to Lamdrim, then Peptime, birthdays, usefulness, and then if you think the Buddha nature, your mind is Buddha nature, the emptiness and ultimate nature, your mind is Buddha nature. All that is, even you are in samsara now, you can be free from samsara. Any suffering you have, you can be free from that Buddha, because the mind is Buddha nature. All like that, you see. So all those things to develop courage. The contentment. Contentment is so important because there are young people everywhere, even in Bhutan, everywhere, drugs, not even contentment. Then one after another, the drug, then you steal money from parents and all that, Then so many prisoners in the government, even the government find difficult to have built many prison houses, like that. Due to contentment, discontentment. Then the alcohol, drink alcohol, then no contentment. Then you drink 1 more, 2 more, then then you fight your family, you destroy your family, you drive car, then your car accident, we can't control them, so many problems in your life, you create danger to your life in any time, so the contentment, discontentment, and alcohol, so you need contentment. Beer, the minister, beer is the most corrupt country, India beer, but the minister stopped alcohol in beer, can't have alcohol, it's illegal. So made so much less fighting the couples in the family, fighting the car accident, so all this people so much less. You see, so I think in the world nobody does this, but here the minister was able to stop the alcohol. So contentment. Then also contentment in the contentment in the section. Then there has so much problem, the court cases, you put other people, court cases, the other people, you put court cases, so the problem, your whole life, one set of problem, finish, another set of problem, begin, because no contentment in the section, so like that, you see, so you need contentment. So in many cases, so that's what the world is so much suffering, so like that. So this is what, before the universal education, the 16 Human Dharma, this is what I taught to the very first thing to follow. So they to give it an idea. Okay, so now I'm going to read the Thara prayer, okay? So Shakyamuni Buddha and the numberless Buddhas, they were like before us, have delusion, all the sufferings are like us. But they changed their mind, they gave up self-chasing to selfish mind, and they practice bodhicitta, the transformed mind, bodhicitta, cherishing the other sentient beings. We, like me, cherish I, renounce others. But those numberless Buddhas, Shakyamuni Buddha, cherish, renounce I, cherish numberless other sentient beings. That's how they achieved enlightenment much earlier. And we still didn't get enlightened. Didn't become free, but sometimes didn't get enlightened. All that differences like that. So, so therefore they have to achieve enlightenment for sentient beings, to free them from samsara, to bring enlightenment, then to listen to the Holy Dharma, like that, you see. So I read this. Okay. Okay, that is this. Droga is a go to the city. The droga is a go to the and before I mentioned it, of course, we all need a long life, but not suffering long life. Healthy body, healthy mind. Healthy body depends on healthy mind. So in the cities, in New York, everywhere, cities, after they come from walk, little time of them to run around the city, jogging to get healthy, to long life and to get healthy, to not get cancer, to not get diabetes, whatever, is jogging, you see. Little time they have they use for jogging for the exercise. All like that, you see, people do so much, unbelievable. But never think they're healthy. They never think you're taking care of mind. They never think the body healthy body has to come from the mind, the healthy mind. They have to make the mind healthy first. That's most important for you to be free from samsara, to achieve the highest happiness, peerless happiness, or from a healthy mind, the positive mind. So then they even happiness problems. Come from mind, but they never think it. They don't know. I'll never take care of the mind. So, okay. So the long life, meditation. So not just suffering long life, but you have so much suffering from. No, then healthy long life. So you have to check out the mind. And by checking out the mind is practice Dharma. You learn Dharma, practice Dharma. That's the taking care of mind. Practice Dharma. When you don't practice Dharma, you're not taking care of your mind. So, okay. So I want to tell you this essence. I want to tell you, okay, long life, yes, but healthy mind. Healthy mind begins when you practice Dharma, okay? So now, you want to have success in your life. Everybody wants success in life. Whatever, even the who practice Dharma, who don't practice Dharma, just in life, it's happening, all success. So now I'm telling you, I'm suggesting you, if you want success, wealth, whatever, inner world, outer world, then you see, everyday life, you must practice good heart. Sabha Sangbo. If you don't know bodhicitta, but Sabha Sangbo, you must practice good heart to not only human beings, not only family members, everyone in the world. Then you practice good heart. Then you practice good heart with even insects, even ants, even insects. You don't slip over. Don't slip over. It's the garbage. So like the same as the garbage, not like that. They're like you. What happened? You don't want to suffer. They're same as you. So you must treat them like you. At least, possible more important than you, but at least like yourself, you cherish them. So it's like you. So what happened to them? Like that, you see? So so every life you benefit others. Every inside people, whoever, anybody help need you, what you are going to offer. Even in the bars or whatever you say, you offer your seat to somebody who has no seat, even small things like that, you over service. Somebody carrying very heavy luggage, then you share, you carry, you have liberty, you self carry, then help the person to, whatever you can do, the giving food, the insects or whatever you help. Whatever help you can do, people, animals, insects, you serve as a free from problems and cause happiness to anybody. That is the best way. We have many things, world of us, or this, that, puja, this. We have many, but you see, definite one from my experience, definite best one, help everyday life. To insects, to people, anybody, help. Whatever you can. So, from that good karma, you create unbelievable, most unbelievable. As I wrote to the Buddha said, by making change one single hair, some sentence, all your wishes get fulfilled, wealth, but life to life, then you giving husband, like that, see? So if you spend your life like you help everybody, what you can do to help all the practice good heart. From there, then success, not only this life, the future life success, all your wishes get fulfilled, your external world, the internal world, so the final enlightenment over there. Okay, so more than that's the best. I'm telling about my experience. Okay, all right. Of course, it doesn't mean I'm making that. But you see, so help. Offer food for 3,000, more than 3,000 people in Sanatay, offer food for many years, and then schools and many all of our songs or help build house or put over the help the many projects like that. Also liberate animals many times. every weekend. So I'm try to what I can, but can't do much. But what I can see, so I have little experience. So you see, all your wishes get fulfilled. All the success happens. Oh, by benefiting others. Best without self-chasing thought. Best without. But then, if you can't do that, then of course, yeah. So at least benefit, not causing problem, benefit others as much as you can. Okay, so that's the best thing. If you want success, life is life. So Vaitara meditation, the Vaitara meditation is very important if you can do every day morning. Normally it's done in the morning, because the morning sun rises, all the plants, everything starts to grow. You see, so therefore they, with that external science, you see, with that, so if you do in the morning, it helps morning with the increasing the time of increasing. So it helps that. So you do it in the morning what time. So you see, you have to understand. You see, we never know when the life obstacle is. Car accident, you die. You never know. I mean, even before 5 minutes, I'm going to live for a long time, so many years. Even 5 minutes before the car accident, you die. Even 5 minutes before heart attack, you see, you think, I'm going to live for a long time. This is always available, concept of permanence. You see, we have it. So, therefore, so many, you die in the house, house collapses. I mean, there's so many conditions of death. So if you do the white meditation in the morning, I didn't receive lung of this, but I received the elaborate lung of the to do white meditation. The Pavanga, I received lung, and the short one I received except some pieces, but otherwise I received all the lung of the Pavanga teachings. So it has the short one, long one, and so the basic of this is there. So I do receive lung. So anyway, if you do a meditation, even short one in the morning, so that helps, that take care of your life. So from all the obstacles, you can die any time. So this helps protect your life. So for many obstacles, so it's very helpful. Okay. So possible, your life is to benefit for sentient beings. If you are taking Buddha's vow, then your life is dedicated for sentient beings to freedom from suffering, from problems. So you say, therefore, then they need long life. You see, the reason is much like sky. You need long life to benefit others. Okay. So that was for just one subject. And anyway, so that, okay? So important, yeah, okay. And then just this one, anyway, about the material, that maybe in the future, but I don't have time to that. This one I must tell you, then you know how you are so lucky. Our body, spirit, mind, actions, to become cause of happiness, not become cause of suffering. To become cause of happiness, that our actions have to become Dharma. Our actions to become Dharma, our mind, our mind, the principle that our mind has to become Dharma. So that is the only, if you understand what Dharma is, then not only intellectual understanding, but you have to practice. It's so difficult to the mind to become Dharma. Positive mind, healthy mind, virtuous mind, non-anger, non-ignorance, non-attachment, particularly the attachment to life. Then protecting your life from suffering, or then protecting your life from delusion, from suffering. That one is Dharma. That mind is Dharma. So therefore, it's not easy to mind to become Dharma. So those especially people who don't know Dharma, then so difficult mind to become Dharma. So So they become like. But if there is somebody build statue, stupa, temples, or like that, then you see you have an opportunity. So to circumambulate, procession, make offering, all those not become dharma from your motivation side. Your motivation is non-virtue because attachment, only attachment looking for happiness in life. So mind is become dharma, did not become dharma. So your action, your circumambulating, processing, make offering to Buddha, stupa, texts, all become dharma from the side of the Shigitula, the power of the object. Holy object, power of the holy object, then your action becomes dharma. Not dharma, it becomes cause of enlightenment. The minute you go round to the holy object, start to stupa, skip prostration, make offering, immediately becomes cause of enlightenment. Your mind becomes dharma, but your action becomes dharma by the power of the holy object, cause of enlightenment. You have to know that. So easy for us sentence beings. If you mind it with Dharma, you see your actions become so easy to with Dharma, even cause of enlightenment, by circumambulating, by processing, by making offerings, so forth. So therefore, to build holy object temples and so forth, so important for us, and not only human beings, even for the insects, flies going around, they could cause enlightenment. The story that 80 years old man only became monk, began to practice Dharma. Then he achieved a part in that life, wisdom directly perceiving emptiness, and that life became arhat. After only 80 years old became to practice. So that was a long time. He was a fly. There was a cow dung around. And so follow the smell of the cow dung, not the stupa. Follow the smell of the cow dung with attachment. But it became cause of enlightenment, it became Dharma. So that's why he was able to become monk. After so many years of the evil sentence, he became monk. And like that, you see. So therefore, it's so important for us, and even for the insects, to be able to build it, especially big, especially bigger, the more people in the world come to see. Bigger, more sentient, so benefit, more sentient, okay? So like that. So there's after that, one thing I presume then finish. By seeing holy object and by circumambulating, by prostrating, by making offering, so forth. Then you see, purifies the cause of the lower realm, negative karma, and so it stops the birth in the lower realm. It causes to achieve higher birth, thereby human being or pure land. Now please listen the second time. Now it causes to achieve happiness. What already you achieved happiness from beginningless birth, that much. To be happy, to enjoy, to experience happiness from now on. What you have already experienced in the past, from beginningless birth, now that much to be experienced in the future, happiness. Second is that's metaphysical door. In the part of Sutra, metaphysical door, if you read that, you get the idea of that. So it's the second benefit like that. For holy object, you see, by seeing, by going down, by procession, offering, all that, it's a benefit. That it is unbelievable, that benefit. Unbelievable, okay? So you don't have by doing business, you don't get that business at all. No way. So, you see, by going down, making offering, procession, seeing all of this, oh, that's unbelievable benefit. Okay? So next one, then it makes you actualize the 3 hour trainings, path to free from samsara. So that you can be free from samsara, nirvana, soulless state. Soulless state, then liberation from samsara you get. Ultimate happiness forever, not just few lifetime, you are not like that, forever. You have to get the idea. Unbelievable, most unbelievable. After that, then you become free from self-sensation. God, you actualize bodhicitta, the minor part of the achieving enlightenment. Oh, then you achieve enlightenment. You constitute achieving enlightenment. A total cessation of obscurity, complete realization in your life. Oh, that to achieve that. Oh, it could cost. How many times you go down, how many offering, the processions, and the seeing, even the seeing the whole of the other, all becomes that cause them. After you enlightened, then you free the numberless sentiments from oceans of samsara and suffering. That one, most important. Then you bring everyone to Buddhahood, enlightenment. Oh, that's the last one. Okay? That's the last benefit. Oh, it is all that benefit. Wow. Oh, in your life. So therefore we are so like unbelievable fortunate we are to meet, to able to see holy object, able to go around, able to make process, able to make offering. A flower, just any offering, even the mental offering, even you visualize, I have the whole sky with the offerings, any offering, yeah, you can visualize. So Buddha says, if you visualize, if you don't have physically, but if you visualize, you actually meditate, having that much offering. Like, for example, when you process, you think a numberless body, you have your numberless body doing at the same time procession to the Buddha, or then fill the whole sky, or fill the whole earth, then you get the benefit. That many body have done process, you get benefit. That mentioned the Lama Tsongkhapa in the Lama Chemo. So, even you visualize, you actually get benefit. So like that, you can simulate it within mandala practice, like mandala offerings. Even there's nothing that's just grand or is whatever, but you visualize they call the mandala prayer. Then by offering one mandala, you get a most unbelievable merit is to be the universal king over most unbelievable merit. So that is by visualizing. So you actually get the merit. Okay, so I think stop here. So then the people who worked so hard for many years, planned, built all this whole, so kind. Okay, so okay, thank you so much. Now I'm finished. Now I forgot. Okay, all right. So this will be put on you. There's a mantra. So it purifies 2 billion eon negative karma, 40 million eon negative karma. It purifies, but think all the obscuration negative karma collected from beginningless rebirth, but totally purified. That's so important to think that. And this contains Pema Sambhava already, and a very powerful mantra inside. By seeing, touching, remembering, it becomes a purification. It purifies the negative karma. So this goes on ahead. Okay. Yeah, so not now, but it will be done outside. And this just started, not only this, This is very little, but recite the mantra and prayer, so as soon as you touch, it is the benefit of the mantra, purify negative karma, and also protects from harm human beings, non-spirits, and so forth. And third, and to remind good heart towards the sentient beings. Okay? Thank you. Sorry. That's all. So thank you for it's possible. That's it. It's possible. Possible. Thank you very much. Thank you.